Live in 3 hours, he said. And then he just went live anyway. Streamers like that are crazy. They should be shot. Hey, Inuyugi Hakusho, how's it going? I couldn't wait any longer to play this. There was no way I was going to wait any longer. This is when we boot it up and it goes, doesn't work. Is it Unity? Because that looks like a standard Unity splash. Something open that I didn't think was open. And that might be why I'm having fucking slowdown on my machine. Okay. Yo, Addy, welcome. Draven. Inu. Is the game gonna do something? Ah, here we go. Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh! The game's not even visible for you, is it? Let's see what I can do. Enable special optimization, show mouse cursor off. Yeah, it's not showing for you guys, okay. Is it going to be one of those? Have they made this game difficult to capture on purpose? Welcome on. Bear with me, please.
Please, help.
Ah, okay.
Everyone is getting killed.
But then getting the audio levels is going to be difficult, because again, I have to alt-tab out and the entire game essentially fades away. Okay, quality. Shadow quality, high. God, these menus are terrible. Gameplay. Use vibrations. No, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. Toggle crosshair. So is that toggle crosshair on? Toggle crosshair off? I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Right. Full screen. Let's see if it starts us with a cursor. Welcome in the House of the Dead. I assume English is not their first language. Like, I don't want to criticize these guys and then find out they're like Danish or something.
Please, help. Everyone is getting killed.
Welcome to the House of the Dead remake. There are many ways to play this game, so make sure you review all options and create a session that suits you best. I'm good, thanks. Let's see what it runs like first. What? Why the ASCII? There's one other thing I need to do, and that's make sure that I've got mouse cursor disabled in XSplit. Okay. If it runs okay, and it's fun, then I'll put up with its weird quirks. It's House of the Dead. I'm very forgiving when it comes to House of the Dead. Cursor is visible.
Reload.
Now, can I get the Windows cursor? That'd be great. No. So I've got to have it with their shitty cursor. I can't have it with the Windows cursor showing. Okay. I can't use the Windows sort of arrow cursor. So if I want to get footage of this game, clean footage with no cursor on it, the only way to do that is to play the game poorly. Forever entertainment, forever a fucking letdown. Oh my word.
Reload.
Why? Oh my god. Crosshairs. Look at this. That's a bit too high. Still, what the fuck? Is there any way just to set it to my natural window speed? Look, I get it. This is probably really annoying. But you know what's also really fucking annoying?
Sophie? Reload.
All the weird changes they didn't have to make? Buy extra credits for 5,000 points. Excuse me? Buy extra credits.
It's you.
Sophie! They redid the voices as well. They redid the voices. They're not the same. Nobody leaves here alive. Sophie! First thing I'm doing is modding the original voices back in. For sure. At least reload is on right click. You know, they got that right. Just like the original PC port of this. Bang, bang. It was 2 shots in the original. Your remake isn't faithful. Oh my god! Frame drops. Frog.
Reload. Reload.
If I practice this for a little while, I'll get the... I'll get it down. I'll be able to 1 credit clear. I think it's the stuttering that's bothering me the most. This is no Scarlet Dawn, and from a developer like Forever Entertainment, I shouldn't be expecting Scarlet Dawn. The gore is lovely. The way, just like, you shoot chunks out of the enemies, just like in the original, really nice. The way you just clean take chunks off the enemies. I've still yet to make a decision on how I feel about this remaster, though. There's a lot of things that, I don't like about it. The question is, how many of those things can I fix?
Sophie, are you okay?
I was so scared.
Oh, better watch out. Here comes Chariot. He's in Scarlet Dawn. There's a few, like, House of the Dead 1 bosses in Scarlet Dawn, and it's so much fun facing off against those classic bosses. That game's full of fan service. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't expect too much from a remake of a Saturn-era game
Stop, Curian, or else
by a small developer.
terrible.
I'm asking too much, I think.
Sophie!
Credits? Cyril. Act fast and you'll be surprised how strong some enemies are. Looks like there's a... Yeah, the photo shows exactly how many scientists are in the game. I know there is a secret unlockable mode for if you save every single scientist. Whole bunch of extra weapon types and stuff like that that are actually locked off to begin with.
Reload! Reload!
Maybe I'll play a bit of Scarlet Dawn later to show that off, because that's actually playable now on modern PCs with a little bit of trickery. Well, this game should, in theory, be playable with the Sinden light gun for PC, but I don't know if it is, because nobody has confirmed that yet. If this is playable with Sinden. Oh, that person's dead. Well, then fuck that one up. I assume not, because this probably doesn't support raw mouse input.
Thank you.
He couldn't get the words out. Seriously? I took damage from an enemy I couldn't even see. What is this, Silent Hill Arcade? I feel like the enemies attack me further away from me than they should. Like, I take damage when an enemy's arm is further away from me than it should be. Naturally, I'm going to blame the game, and not myself for just being rusty. You meant to beat House of the Dead in one credit. Yeah, what you said about blood and bullet holes and stuff like that, they really should persist. There's no reason why not on PC. Like, maybe on Switch, I get it, because basically it's a mobile phone. It's not a proper games console. Sorry, Switch owners.
Thank you.
Reload.
But on PC, there's no reason why blood and bullet holes shouldn't persist.
Reload.
If it can handle me eviscerating enemies with my bullets.
Reload.
I shot another scientist.
Reload.
Come on, I shot that guy in the head! How can I shoot one if I'm shooting the other?
Reload.
Sadist. What, for retrying 5 times? I see Beans is here. I haven't had a chance to properly digest to digest the beans.
Reload. 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 Reload.
Whew.
You're still upstairs.
Wonder if I could do a playthrough where I save every scientist. With the game being this finicky. Hanged Man time! Oh, so Hanged Man is one of the bosses in Scarlet Dawn as well. And the boss fight with him is great.
Reload.
It's much the same though, it's still him sicking bats on you.
Reload. Reload. Reload.
But there's a lot more fire involved.
Reload. 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 Reload.
Right, this is the bit where I think he grabs me. Yeah. Bosses are faithful. Their patterns are the same. I do appreciate that. Okay, Beans must be drunk. Okay, let's take a look. If you get a lack of vitamin D, your meat bags shrink.
We won't let you have it your way, Kyrian.
These voices suck. How many scientists have I managed to accidentally murder? Drunk on good vibes. Afraid of spiders? This is not level for you. Maybe I should have a thing where every time I see bad spelling, I open a new drink. I haven't had one of these in 6 years. Citrus and ginseng and raspberry. That's as good as I remember it, man. Mountain Dew Voltage. The third chapter, Truth. Wow, this room had a glow up. Certainly. This room definitely had a glow up. You found some old Haribo from 2014. Brave man. It's like those people who put sweets in their Millennium,
This must be the security card.
their, like, Millennium time capsules.
Unlocked.
Reload. Reload. Reload.
Thank you.
At least she motioned towards the switch. Otherwise, I wouldn't have figured she needed letting out. Stay down. God. Does it take that much effort to kill real fat people? Or just virtual fat people? Get off me! Get that spider corpse off me! Oh, come on!
Down.
It would be unethical for us to test that.
Reload.
Coward. Hiding behind your ethics.
Reload. Reload.
No.
Reload. Reload. Reload.
Oh, come on!
Reload.
What killed me? Up. I feel like I'm in the queue at Poundland. Ooh, that was a lucky shot. Use this.
Unlocked.
Notice that the enemies like appear for a split second and then go to their animation. Have you noticed? That sometimes enemies just appear right in front of me and then disappear and play their animation. If I kill the one on the left, then the one on the right hits me. If I kill the one on the right, the one on the left hits me. Oh yeah, I remember this room. It looks so different. They've really done wonders on this game visually. It's a really nice looking game. It doesn't have the same aesthetic as the original House of the Dead. Like, it's visually a different style, but it looks good. What? So what, am I supposed to memorize which one is gonna go Zaboomafoo right towards me at 60 miles per hour?
I must compliment you. I didn't think you could make it this far. However, this is it. Let's see how good you really are.
Oh yeah, this boss. Wait, don't I fight this in... No, I fight something similar in Scarlet Dawn. It's an octopus. But the boss fight plays out similarly to this. Come on! I swear you could chip damage in the original. I swear you could chip damage in the original. You can't hear. Definitely getting it in the face. But it's barely counting. That's interesting.
I'll get you, Kyrian.
That voice sounded awfully familiar. There's a hidden treasure somewhere in the area. Destroy the objects around you. Goodies are hidden there. Creature library reveals more about your opponents. Yeah, that's right. This game's only like 4 levels long. I keep forgetting that. The original House of the Dead's fairly short. And this level is mostly a boss rush. Mostly a boss rush. I know you fight Chariot and Hanged Man again. Can't remember if you fight any others, but you do fight them again. Yeah, Chariot. Oh, come on! Buy extra credits? Have we reached that stage now? The game is now telling me I'm officially shit. If you buy credits, you're worse than Hitler. Come on, FlagrantWeeaboo. Hitler could clear House of the Dead in 1 credit. He could 1 credit clear House of the Dead. I suppose a lot of it comes down to memorization. The game does have an easy mode as well. Not really sure how it compares. Oh, for fuck's sake, stay down! You fat fucker! Buy extra credits. They got a system in place that they could theoretically monetize. What is with the difficulty of this level in particular? And why won't the enemies go down? That's okay, it's just Magician to go. And I've fought him so many times in House of the Dead 2. Got a pretty good idea what I'm doing.
I must admit, I really respect your consistency. But you will never, ever defeat me. Say hello to my masterpiece.
Who are you? Nobody gives me instructions.
Kill him!
I shall destroy
Kill Kyrian!
everything.
What happened? Why don't
What happened with an E missing? Oh my god. Oh. This game's lack of polish is disturbing. Look, I know I have a soft spot for the original House of the Dead, and I'm very, very particular about it. And the franchise as a whole, but, you know. This game really should have more polish. Still, the fact it exists is something that's commendable. I wonder if they're going to remake House of the Dead 2. That game is perfect. They better not fucking touch it. And these are the guys who did that Panzer Dragoon remake. It's definitely got their stink. Not that I particularly hate their style, it's just... it doesn't resemble the original game that it's remaking. Oh, my poor fingers. Oh, my poor hand. Oh man, you've got to be shitting me. I don't have much score to spend. Why isn't he going down? I'm shooting him in his exposed muscle. Am I shooting him in his wrong exposed muzzle? You fucker! You fucker! No, no, no! No! Absolutely not! It's gotten too close for creature comforts now. Oh, fuck. Panicking! Fucking hell! Why wasn't he going down? Like, come on. I've played these games numerous times. These boss battles aren't meant to take that long. And fuck, I didn't have enough credit left to continue.
Nothing more to lose.
I scraped through that by the skin of my teeth.
Go on. Goodbye, Tyrion. Farewell, Sophie.
Beat it in a single credit and Sophie lives! Fucking hell. Show me my achievements. Just browsing the achievements. Beat campaign at any difficulty. Beat campaign at arcade difficulty. Or sorry, beat campaign -g. Even the achievements have spelling mistakes. Beat chariot. Beat hanged man. Beat hermit. Beat magician. Finish the game with a final score below 62,000 and the last score digit not equal to 0. Is that how the game dictates which ending you get? Save a scientist, kill a scientist, devastate opponent's body as much as possible, shoot all of the hanged man's devilians. What have we got left? 8 hidden achievements. Finish level without reloading with bullets in the chamber. That's got to be only doable with the special weapons. Knock up an enemy as high as possible. Let player 2 join the game while in the middle of a campaign. Finish any chapter with the help of player 2. Finish full campaign with your friend. Finish whole campaign without taking any damage. Finish single chapter without taking any damage. Shoot down enemy projectiles 50 times. Kill 666 enemies. Oh, how cute. Kill 5 enemies in a row. Kill 3 enemies in a row. Fire off 666 heads. Collect all creature entries. Collect all items in a single campaign. Discover all paths available in the game. Kill all scientists at any chapter. Save all scientists through the campaign. Discover all 3 endings. Third ending. Finish the game with a final score below 62,000 and the last score digit equal to 0. I'll just use cheat engine for those. Complete the game with a total score over 62,000. I'd have a higher score if I didn't have to spend it on credits. Rookie agent. Oh, go fuck yourself. Hey, Broken Rowdy. Accept. Enter. No. And now what do I click? Enter! Accept! Here's the other enter on the numpad! I'm getting a refund. I'm getting a refund. I can't even put my fucking score in. I'm getting a refund. Got a controller plugged in. Start. Oh, okay. Confirm the agent's name with tab. Are you telling me that I wasn't looking? Now I feel bad. What did I say at the start? Oh, don't tell me these guys are Polish and English isn't their first language. Did I unlock anything? Do you feel the voltage running through you? I feel very angry. If that helps. So I missed an enemy type. I think I know which path I have to take to find it. Let's not shoot that floor out at the start of level 3. You know what, maybe I'm just not giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Please, help! Everyone is getting killed.
Oh hey, I get to pick my player if I'm playing a standard game. Let's see how the sort of modern difficulty compares. Let's see if I'm getting reamed every 10 seconds, like I am in the arcade version, with enemies that I can't plan for. Wow. Are you sure you want to exit? Yeah, I'm sure. What do the Steam discussions say? Hey, I'm not the only person who got stuck at the name entry. No light gun support, so no support for the Sinden light guns. Don't know how I feel about this port so far. But I don't want to leave it at just that. Because, I mean, I played through it and now I've got a sour taste in my mouth. So, we're going to have a little... We're going to have a little treat. We're going to have a little extra, if you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. Here's the type. Settings. Mouse on player 2. Okay. Settings. Player 2 start. Service. Alright, don't say I don't do anything for you. Although, really, this is for me.
House of the Dead.
Let's be real. Forever Entertainment's House of the Dead isn't going to be Scarlet Dawn. So, let's play Scarlet Dawn. Actually, I am going to jack the volume of this game up. Because the dialogue is fucking great. Gatling. Yeah, let's go. GeForce Capture. Don't think my GeForce Capture is working. Microphone off. Yeah, for some reason my GeForce Capture isn't working today. I'm going to put that down to... I watched stuff in my browser today with copyright protection on. It's probably disabled my GeForce now until I reopen it.
There's no signal. Find anything good?
God, this game's so quiet on its FMVs.
I wanna...
So here's a little something I shouldn't be able to bring to you. But I'm going to bring it to you anyway. A little extra.
What's happening? Ryan!
Ooh, I haven't opened the new GeForce Now update yet.
Shoot!
Ah, now this is more like it.
You okay?
Paying the price.
Hang on. We got this. This is the guy who wouldn't leave me alone. Things never work out for the clingy types. Wipe him out!
No, get off him! Get off my friend!
Great skill. Let's go! Keep your eyes peeled. Aim for the chandelier.
Yeah! This game's fucking amazing, by the way. Sega should be porting this to Steam.
Grenade launcher.
That packs a punch.
Hey, Sushi! So the House of the Dead remake, I played through it and it wasn't all that great. It's decent.
Just what James
So now I've moved on to House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn, which is arcade only.
The true battle will happen in the future.
Could you imagine them doing the Sega Super Game treatment with this and making us pay for credits? Ugh!
Shoot!
When they show a timer on screen like that, there's nothing to worry about.
This isn't going to last.
It's an artistic license thing. Fuck. Shouldn't have shot that with my Gatling gun. I wasted my Gatling.
It's touching down.
Yeah, Scarlet Dawn is way more my scene. And the fact it's playable on my gaming PC with only a few stutters is really nice. But the V-Sync tearing just fucking destroys me. I don't think you guys get it, but on my end there's a really nasty fucking like screen tear the whole time.
Just happened. Not good.
And if this game didn't have that screen tear, then playing it on PC would be like the perfect way.
Jump. This could be fun.
This could be fun! Dialogue in this game is fantastic. It's so cheesy. Yeah, having a look on the XSplit screen, there's no tear.
So,
Oh, you guys are so lucky.
what are you gonna do now? Make preparations for now.
I can't do anything about the tear, because this game's designed for a very specific arcade monitor. And because I'm running the arcade version and tricking it into thinking I'm running it on a real Sega Alls arcade machine, they didn't bother to, you know, build this game in a way to make it run on stuff that wasn't the hardware it was designed for, because why would they? What would be the point? So it's not tweaked for like playing on any PC.
What?
Oh, chariot time. There he is. There's our boy. I felt it was thematically good to play this after House of the Dead Remake because it has a lot of the same bosses. It's full of fan service for the very first House of the Dead.
Let's head outside.
Oh, I had one of those stutters. When it happens, you're guaranteed to get hit. There's nothing you can do about it. It's because it's designed for different hardware than what I'm playing it on. It's just a downside of trying to play this on the wrong machine. I've got that set to 5, haven't I? Yeah. Hey, look at that. Free play, you know, like the House of the Dead remake should be. Free play! My argument is this.
No choice now.
If it was available for me to play,
The party has opened up.
if it was available
But
for me to
which way
buy,
shall we go?
in a heartbeat, I would do so. Provide me that option. There's not even a fucking arcade anywhere near where I live now.
City wins the race, I guess.
And even if I do have an arcade near me, it's not gonna have Scarlet Dawn. Well, last time I went Annex, Laboratory, Elevator Lobby, so I'm gonna go Laboratory, Elevator Lobby, Annex this time. Incendiary Gun, Energy Cannon. Well, a lot of those sorts of places shut down anyway, thanks to the Backstreet Boys World Tour. Does it have classic House of the Dead? Does it have, like, House of the Dead 1 or 2 there? How about Time Crisis? Rambo's good. You haven't been in yet. Ooh. Then how can you guarantee it won't have Scarlet Dawn?
It looks like they were researching something.
Let's move ahead.
Wait!
Unable to verify engaging security protocol. Intruders.
This is not good.
We're gonna break in. Stand back. I'll handle this.
Shoot!
Hurry, take out the control panel.
Think about how powerful the Sega All's hardware has to be to run this is Unreal Engine 4, an Unreal Engine 4 game. With no stutters and performance issues, no frame drops on the actual machine. It's amazing tech. When I think about how powerful the Sega All's board is. Runs on Windows. What it does is it actually does a thing at startup where it checks for the USB devices that are plugged in based on their PID, and then it allocates them an internal, like, game position. So the player 1 gun is always the player 1 gun, even if the USB for it is red last. It's quite fun just, like, poking around in Scarlet Dawn's files to see how it works.
This way's blocked.
So much going on with it.
What were they researching here?
I love the slash Guns N' Roses zombie in this game. It's hard to kill, though. Reference to House of the Dead 4 having a sewer level. It's nice. This game's full of fucking fan service. Full of references to other games. So the main character on the One Piece side is the brother of James from House of the Dead 2 and 4. And the character on the 2-piece side is Kate, who was from House of the Dead 4.
You helped me.
These things are everywhere.
Let's ditch this car.
I was worried we'd take on water. I'm going to be sick. Lovecraft did.
What a weird space. They really come out so tough. What are those things? Created from
I know it's unfair to compare Scarlet Dawn and Remake, but which one would I rather play for hours on end? This? Of course. But it's unfair to compare them.
That control room's not far now. Aim for those joints.
That mouse speed is perfect first time. No, I don't have to go in a menu and adjust it.
That's it.
emergency mode disengaged.
This isn't even designed to be played with a mouse, and it works better with a mouse than House of the Dead Remake does.
Dr. Cure.
Oh, it's like you just
No wonder you don't know him. That's Thornheart. He had the disease at that time.
Why these three guys?
In 1880, the organization their ancestors made was the beginning of everything.
What?
I'm hoping for a House of the Dead prequel set in 1880, because that would be amazing. So this game's equivalent of the spider.
This can't be
The
happening.
boss battle plays out fairly similarly. There's a tunnel section that's just like House of the Dead one. I was gonna save my flame weapon and I totally forgot to. You see, this boss, you can only do significant damage to it with the flames right at the end of the boss fight. I was wondering if I bring a flame weapon in, can I damage the boss prior to the point where the game allows me to?
Into that passage.
House of the Dead in the Wild West. I was picturing more like... Yeah, I suppose, but... Why was I picturing like knights in armor and stuff like that? And magic. I was picturing like shooting magic at zombies to kill them. But a Wild West zombie game would be pretty good. It's been proven to work. Rockstar made one. So yeah, this whole tunnel thing reminds me of Hermit in House of the Dead 1. Two of the levels in this game feature previous bosses. This one doesn't.
Where's it gonna come from? Not what I was expecting.
I was picturing a gun that like shoots magic. And you smiting zombies with it. Because magic isn't really, like, too far of a stretch in the House of the Dead universe. When you've got, like, creatures that can spin around and fly and shoot fireballs. Run Force Feedback, MK3, Street Fighter 2, Samurai Showdown, Time Crisis 2, Windjammers,
Take out that tank?
Incendiary.
handful of older games from the 70s and 80s. Ah, interesting. Yeah, a Robin Hood light gun game would be good. Especially if it was based on either Prince of Thieves or Men in Tights. Either or would both make great.
It's as if this whole building is an experimental field.
Would both make great light gun games.
Is Thornard still alive?
I don't know. But somebody started something. And
You know, if I win the lottery, I will set up my shop that sells Japanese toys and games, and just so happens to be more of an arcade than a shop. But because it's a shop, it's under different license usage than a arcade, because that's more strict. So it's actually a shop that just has like 15 arcade machines. Alright, so this time I was going to go elevator lobby, then annex. So this is the level where we fight
Incendiary.
Hanged Man. It's a barcade. Ah, she'll have to take a cab home, otherwise you can't have the full experience. Yeah, fully understandable.
Golden. It's time for humans to decide extinction or evolution.
Yeah, humans.
We have to go up?
yeah, to find a place to contact the outside. There's
Free popcorn.
upstairs.
Right, so the idea is that you pay a membership fee to access the arcade. Well, you could use the arcade at my establishment without the membership fee, but you pay the membership fee, you get like the dongle or card that you flash in front of the arcade machine to switch it to free play mode,
Top floor.
or to add a credit. Whing. Right. So basically you pay like a monthly fee and you get like Coke on tap,
I smell burn.
you know, a percentage off on the shop physical items sold.
Getting a lot of readings. Stay sharp.
What I'm picturing is a social spot where people can hang out and just play games. I mean, if somebody is gonna spend more than one day at my establishment, right, in like a week or a month, they're gonna spend like more than one day, then it makes sense to get the membership, because basically all the arcade machine credits are free. Not the crane machine. Oh fuck no. You pay for the crane machine every time. I think I would operate the buying of toys from the crane machine. Yeah, there's a lot of establishments that won't do that. I think I would do that, because I know what it's like to go to the arcade and be like, I really want that particular toy and I can't get it. I know what that's like. I want to make an establishment that, like, just would be so much fun to run. That's where I'm at with the idea is I want a job where I get up in the morning and I'm like, fuck yeah. Today's another day of giving it my best. Here's another day of giving it my all. You know? As much as I like my current job, I don't think any form of retail as a customer service assistant is going to be the kind of job where I get up in the morning and I'm like, fuck yeah. Another day on planet Earth. Let's go. No. Yeah, precisely. Having my own establishment that I can put my mark on. I can say, this is merchandise this way. This is how we do it. And to be working with people who, if they come up with an idea, I'm not like, oh, fuck it, we're doing it my way. I'm like, okay, let's explore that. Let's give that a go. Let's see how it works. Let's try it. You know, to be in a position where I can do that and not be, like, terrified of where the next paycheck is going to come from.
Shoot.
All I need is one big Euro Millions win. It's 104 million tomorrow night. All I need to win is like a fifth of that to set up my dream job, my dream establishment. I could be forever comfortable in a job I love doing day in, day out. Never want or need for anything. When I think about that compared to the life I have now, which in itself is a great life compared to a lot of other people, and I still want more. But isn't that just the way things that really be... It yabba dabba do be like that sometimes, you know? I'd so have a Scarlet Dawn machine. Fuck yeah. I know that in various walks of life, various jobs that I've done, I've been like, oh my god, it's a fucking oligarchy. It's fucking cronyism. They only hire their friends or family members. Yeah, I'd be hiring my friends to work with me. I think I would, yeah. People who I've said, you know, if I make it big, you're coming to the top with me. I've made that promise to, like, 12 different people. So...
Just don't let your guard down.
I'm conscious of just how many people I've made that promise to.
Let's get off here and go on foot.
Oh, this game is fantastic. When I get, like, hurt in this game, when I take damage, when I lose a credit, right, I'm like, yeah, my fault, I guess. When I lose a credit in House of the Dead Remake, I'm like, Oh my god, your mother sucks cocks in hell! I guess the difference is I'm not having to spend points every time I want to continue. It's so convenient their guns were at the top waiting for them.
Watch out!
It's Hangman!
For heaven's sake. Shoot!
Sick of these bastards.
Player 2 damage. Player 2 damage.
Easy. I expect it's harder in the arcades when you know, don't have a cursor on screen to show you where to shoot.
I think I'm okay.
Now, where did he pull that from?
There's a lot more fire than the version in House of the Dead 1. Oh boy!
Went up in an instant.
This is bad.
It's gonna be Agent Barbie.
I see an extinguisher over there. Let's hurry. Aim for that extinguisher.
Shoot him right.
Getting desperate.
Yeah, it's not even meant to be played on a PC with my hardware. Like, it's meant to be played on a PC, but on a very specific PC. A very specific arcade board. But it'll run with any decent graphics card, it'll just run. And it's not even meant to be played like that.
From down there.
This game's so great.
My brother's always up against these kind of things.
As far as I know, it's happened 3 times in the past.
Run's a treat, man.
My brother won't last against these things. It may not be long before I see my brother again.
Bad performance. Yeah.
After being away so long.
I'm usually better than this. Who am I kidding? This is my second playthrough and I'm doing worse than my first playthrough. Where I got mostly A's.
Good choice.
Annex! This is the level where we get to fight Chariot.
Shockwave cannon. Heat ray.
Yeah, let's go. So yeah, to explain how I've got this working, this is a native Windows application. But if you boot it without the necessary background program handling all the input trickery, nothing will work. It will just play through the attract screen and do nothing. But if you have your loader of choice, in this case I use jconfig because Technoparrot doesn't like this game for me for some reason. If I play this game with jconfig, it gives me mouse and keyboard support to remap the controls. And that's all it needs to do, is trick the arcade machine into thinking the necessary components are there.
Can we trust that gadget?
And it works.
This is no ordinary
Not all games are that easy.
I used this
But Scarlet Dawn is, because it's an Unreal Engine game that is native PC, so it's easier to get this running than some other things that I've got running through jconfig and Technoparrot.
Stay back. Stay back.
This place is crawling with creepies.
Let's be careful. Let's not provoke them.
Boost radar!
So many of them.
We'll have to fall back.
Going in.
Let's climb up.
Boost radar! Ah! But it refilled my shockwave cannon.
Aim for the chandelier. Get it.
There's a lot of aim for the chandelier in this game. Apparently this English language version is missing a fuck ton of stuff. I don't know exactly what's missing, but the word is the Japanese version contains more content. I don't think anybody's ripped the Japanese board.
Keep firing.
Shotgun.
We've got a lot of distance to cover. There's so many up ahead.
Oh, maybe we can use this.
On we go. Quad bike time.
Careful. There's a lady on board.
Count on me.
Hey!
Shoot.
Ever heard of defensive driving? Turn right. Drop left. Sorry, fellas. Car's full.
Just... Why hasn't this had a home port yet? We are seeing the same game, yeah?
Hey, be careful. Inside that building.
We are seeing the same masterpiece of a game, right?
Turn left. The elevator lobby's up ahead.
The left goes to floor 3, the right to floor 2.
This way.
All right, we'll just trust my instincts.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
We'll have to jump.
Seriously though, is Sega just like allergic to money? Where's our super game House of the Dead? He lives! Futsroda! Futsroda! Oh, is this it?
You need this.
Not bad.
Chariot, 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 chariot.
It's growing more than me.
Fan service, fan service, fan service, fan service. Now you say churning out Sonic games, but Sonic Frontiers has been in development for like 4 years. They've been taking their sweet ass time with that title. They're not churning them out the way they used to. Sega's been taking a lot of risks with things like 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus. I just wish they'd release more of their cult franchises, you know? But, you know, cult is cult for a reason, right? It means that it's not as widely accepted, it's not as big a money maker. And that's the issue. Sega are too,
There are prisoners here.
they're too tuned into what makes money. You know?
Take him out. Armor and all.
Hurry, get out of here.
Fighters Mega Mix 2 would be so good. The rumor is that there's a new Virtua Fighter being developed by RGG Studio. And that it's going to have Kiryu playable. Now, if Kiryu is playable in it, that does bother me that the first major RGG Studio game without Nagoshi features a Kiryu that's happy to beat women up. But on the other hand, Kiryu in Virtua Fighter, yes please. So I still think it would be more in character for Goro Majima to be in Virtua Fighter, because he isn't opposed to punching a woman. Saturn emulation is getting better and better and better. Maybe we'll eventually get a Saturn Mini.
I hate a clingy guy.
That's a better line than what's his face. His line is, "Feeling cool? Yeah."
Countdown has started.
This voiceover is fucking dreadful. I love it.
Destruction of humankind.
A Saturn Mini would be nice.
All over the world.
I mean, you could build your own.
Project Noah's Ark. It's a great secret.
It's a decent Saturn Dynarec. Now, you can probably build a decent Raspberry Pi with a Saturn emulator. A Dreamcast Mini. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? What would you put on a Dreamcast Mini, though? Like, Sonic Adventure is available on modern platforms. So if you release Sonic Adventure, you're not going to have the VMU functionality. Like the taking your chow on the go. Probably not.
Grenade launcher.
So... Are they going to release it with a Dreamcast controller with a VMU screen built in? It starts to get more costly. A classic console like the Mega Drive doesn't have a fancy controller. It's probably a lot cheaper to make that than a Dreamcast Mini.
If human beings are going to die, just let them die. Finally, the new human evolution has begun.
A glimmer of hope.
I feel a chill.
This is it. I can feel it.
Shoot!
Well, you'd think maybe not Crazy Taxi because of the music licensing, right? But Sega are allegedly working on a Crazy Taxi right now. And if that's the case, they probably licensed a lot of the Offspring's music. And here's the thing, back when Sega was re-releasing Crazy Taxi games, the Offspring's music was still owned by their record label. In more recent years, the Offspring have got all their music licenses back. They now own all their songs again, right? So
A Curian monument?
it probably wouldn't be that difficult for them to get the license for a Crazy Taxi game now. Because the Offspring know how popular Crazy Taxi made their music back in the day. They'd probably just say, yeah, do it. They strike me as the kind of band that would be like, yeah, we'll work something out. You know. They know people are familiar with their music through Crazy Taxi.
The Goldman monument too?
Someone close to them both must be behind this.
Player 2 damage.
Warheart? It would have to be. But
You would definitely need to put at least the original Crazy Taxi on a Dreamcast Mini, right? Maybe not Crazy Taxi 1 and 2. If you were trying to fill space, you might. If we're saying every franchise is represented once, Sonic Adventure, yeah, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio.
it started moving all of a sudden.
The issue I have with the Dreamcast is there's a lot of games where superior versions of the game came out later on other platforms or in other regions. For example, Jet Set Radio, fine game, decent game.
Take out the control panel.
Della Jet Set Radio, masterpiece. Della Jet Set Radio was Japan only.
Above us. This should work.
Laser. Shoot.
Player 2 damage.
A Dreamcast Mini would ideally feature Della Jet Set Radio because it features full English text if you're running it on an English language system. It has all the levels from the USA version of Jet Set Radio, the Grind Square levels that were not in the original Japanese release. But it also has music tracks that are not in any of the previous releases. But then you're ending up with a version of Jet Set Radio 1 that's still incomplete, because it's missing Dunny Boy Williamson's show, which is only in the Japanese version of Jet Set Radio. Della Jet Set Radio is basically... So, when a game releases in Japan, it's usually the first version of the game, right? When it comes out worldwide, occasionally they'll add features to a game. Like bug fixes, new elements, new levels, you know. Because the game's been in development for a little while, the developers have added stuff. Final Fantasy VII, for example, the elemental weapon super bosses, new to the international version. Bug fixes, new to the international version. What they then do in Japan is they re-release those international versions in Japan as, like, super-duper mega versions. And Della Jet Set Radio is Japan's release of the Western Jet Set Radio. But it still has more content than the Western Jet Set Radio. So if you were releasing a Dreamcast Mini, I'd put Della Jet Set Radio on there, not Jet Set Radio. And then with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, you've got arguably superior versions on the GameCube that are much better than the Dreamcast versions, for the most part.
You use selective words. What are you planning?
You use selective words! What are you planning?
But in truth, there is just one.
This fucking dialogue is...
See it with my
Yeah, you mentioned Trigger Heart Exelica. Trigger Heart Exelica was also released on Xbox Live Arcade, so there's a version of it there. Radio Allergy was released on other systems as well, Radigy. Bang.io got a release on Xbox Live Arcade and Nintendo DS. So it's... The Dreamcast is a system where there are much better versions of its games elsewhere. If a Dreamcast game got released elsewhere, it's usually superior elsewhere than on the Dreamcast. Generally speaking. I'm sure there's some examples that aren't. But like... Code Veronica. Code Veronica on Dreamcast. 2 discs, you're forced to do a disc switch, right? 1 disc on the PS2, 1 DVD-R, and I'm sure it had extra features on the PS2 release. Oh yeah, the Sonic Adventure, so the girl was only in Japanese 1.0. The girl in the casino. That moans when you touch the sign. It's Japanese 1.0. So when they re-released that game, when they re-released Sonic Adventure in Japan with the additions that were made international, the cowgirl was missing. Nice, 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 nice.
Just what is it turning into?
This monster's pretty cool. This whole fucking game is pretty cool.
Can't handle this. What should we do?
Jesus. I'd rather strike now than die.
The tower. The crumbled tower.
Where are you going?
It's over! I have the high ground! Ah.
Nothing that can stop it?
This bit's fucking great.
Ryan!
This freak!
Just like that.
Ryan! Are you alright?
One of the few things I don't like about this game's bosses is that a lot of them have, like, an instant kill Deus Ex Machina moment. This boss has, as you'll see.
Checkmate. Right?
James said, don't lose your hope.
The lightning rod, right? The Hanged Man battle has the fire that he puts down. The octopus boss has the fire that you set him on fire with. You've got Chariot, who is killed with a handy rocket launcher that's just lying around. Like, there's so many, like, Deus Ex Machina bullshit moments with this game's bosses. Otherwise, this game's bosses are neat. Alright, Sushi. I'm going to be playing a little bit of SEGA Golden Gun now to polish off this this stream. Because SEGA Golden Gun's a masterpiece of its own. Which we will be getting to shortly. Three classic shooters today. House of the Dead Remake, Scarlet Dawn, which, you know, Sega, if you want money, just re-release this game. Well, re-release, home release it, because it's a masterpiece. And SEGA Golden Gun, which also release this game, Sega.
It's impossible to change a predefined future.
It's impossible to change a predefined future. Well, there's one way to do it. Go back in the past. A+.
BMS is elite for a reason.
That's not terrible, actually, overall. I was worried about my performance overall, but actually, nice. I've said before, box, 2 light guns, sensors that you put on either side of your monitor, right? Or a sensor bar. Even better, sensors that go on either side of your monitor and a sensor bar, right? Go underneath your TV, 2 light guns, micro console, 20 SEGA light gun games on there. I mean, come on! It prints money! It prints money! Jurassic Park, House of the Dead, House of the Dead 2, House of the Dead 3, House of the Dead 4 and Special, Scarlet Dawn, SEGA Golden Gun, Ocean Hunter. Fuck, man! Weeb. Oh, I put my name in as Weeb last time. I got a higher score this time! I swear I did worse! Oh well. I put myself in as Weeb last time. I forgot what I put myself down as last time. Okay, so that's Scarlet Dawn, which is a fucking masterpiece in its own right. There's one more game I want to show you, and this one requires running TechnoParrot, so I haven't set TechnoParrot back up with this preset, I think, so I need to do that. TechnoParrot. Yeah, I haven't made a preset for this yet, so bear with me. Well, I made a preset for this back when I played through it, but I since reset TechnoParrot. Game settings. Dongle region export, PCB region export, raw input, windowed is fine, hide cursor, save. Controller setup. Player 1 start. Player 1 light gun windows. Mouse cursor. Player 1 trigger left click. Reload right click. Coin. Let's make coin the middle mouse button because I'm having to use it so much. Right. In this game. Game location not set. Aha. Need to point it to my executable. Golden Gun. XE. No. Data 1? Data 2? Ah, FS. Golden Gun. Game 2. What's the name of the executable for this one? Golden Gun. Ring wide. Is it ring wide? Soon find out. Loading game, loading core. It's been a while since I set this game up. Each game has a specific setup process. Allow access. This looks promising. Yeah, okay, we're in. I couldn't remember what the exact setup was for this one. Oh yeah, actually, I don't need to hide the cursor in Golden Gun. I need to hide it in XSplit. Almost there. This game is a masterpiece, like all of the games shown today. Well, maybe not House of the Dead Remake. This game, if this is your first time seeing it, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to bring it to you. Yes, I've got a mouse cursor now. Okay. You are fucking welcome.
Don't crash on me.
Don't be self-absorbed. Come on, let's go.
Strike down the Asian.
What's that? House of the Dead set in China? Where you shoot Jiangxi instead of zombies? Fucking straight it is. What's this? Running around Shanghai? Seeing all the Shanghai landmarks? Fighting monsters based on Chinese mythology?
Well,
In the House of the Dead 4 engine?
you look delicious enough to eat.
Show me what you got.
Fred Durst? SEGA Golden Gun.
SEGA Golden Gun.
This game is a masterpiece.
I will do my stuff and show everybody how well I can
Chance.
Yeah, premium start. It's fine. I'll put more credits in.
Wow!
What?
Take this!
Give me the golden gun, baby.
Heroes, right?
Shut up! It's coming! Run!
This game is so good.
What's going on? Shoot! It's too dangerous!
There's no dragons in House of the Dead. Just you wait, it gets better. Lion statues! I've had enough!
Station up ahead!
Yeah! Yeah!
Shoot!
Yo, Sushi, check it out. SEGA Golden Gun. House of the Dead with monsters from Chinese mythology.
Results.
Our last game for today.
Up here.
This is a classic.
I'm so happy we're lucky this time.
Stage select.
Stage select. I haven't done this order. Shilatan into I've done the other two.
Hey, we're not part of this event.
So Shilitan! Oh shit, Shilitan! We're gonna be fighting Yang Yi first. Oh, she's so hot.
Chili time.
Shilitan first. Fuck yeah. Okay. The fucking like pop punk music does not fit this place at all. Right, so this guy, you shoot him, and then it opens up the item shop. Your score that you pick up can be spent on items in the game. It doesn't affect your final score on the credits, so feel free to buy away if you want to. If you exit and you've got credits, he'll offer you to turn one of your credits into more money. This doesn't affect your final score either. So now, the shop reopens and I got more money to play with. But I don't want anything right now. I'll put one more credit in. You want to be going for these critical hits because your score goes up just a little bit each time.
Look, I'm attracting beautiful girls.
Not again.
The subtitles were like, I'm attracting to. Hey, you can forgive them. They're Chinese. But you can't forgive the Polish company. You know what? Matt, shut the fuck up. You were just setting out to hate House of the Dead Remake. That's not true!
Danger! Run! Let's take another way! It's better to go this way!
I would buy a micro console with this game on it. I would buy a micro console with this game on it. And a light gun. 2 light guns.
Wait, we got her. What's this? It's so gross.
Hey, where's she going?
Why do I have a strange feeling about her? Could she be a ghost?
Yeah, I'm probably going to get a refund on that House of the Dead remake. I will keep an eye on it, and if someone in the meantime patches the original soundtrack in, I might be tempted.
Yeah, stop.
They've sort of hinted that VR is coming for that. So if they
Let's go.
introduce VR in a patch
This is just
or in a
like the
DLC, I might pick it up again at a later time.
This is
The legendary Love Tunnel!
couples who go in there falling in love.
The Love Tunnel, this is great.
What do they want us to
You've got inflatable men down here, it's hilarious.
It's getting more and more interesting.
Oh no, like a console with like 20 light gun games on it. So like you pay something like 200 quid, right? Like you'd have to pay like something hefty for this console because of the guns and the licenses. But basically,
Let me check out your
I
skill.
envision. Oh shit! It's Fred Durst time.
What's up?
So Fred Durst shows up from time to time and he challenges you to see if you're
Yes.
a good shooter.
We should go forward.
He's testing you, that Mr. Durst. And there's a reason why, and they'll reveal it later. Ah yes, what have you got for me this time? I'm good, thanks. I'm actually saving up for something.
Exchange time.
There is an item that gives you a bonus ending, and I'm gonna buy that item and show you the bonus ending. So this game actually has 2 endings, and whether you get it or not depends on if you buy the special item first.
She's there.
It's the first time in Workers saw the
Hey, girl.
danger! Run!
Oh, I normally get the zombie out of that car. Fuck!
Huh? Why does it open automatically?
Let's go anyways.
Yeah, it's not at all sus that the bus opened for us. There she is.
Unbelievable. She's really here.
She's hot now, but wait till you see her transform. Holy shit!
Hey, what's happening?
He's hoping he'll work his bow. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Not just him, but his girlfriend as well. Both will fall for this beautiful lady. Seriously though, this game's a fucking masterpiece. I love it. Developed in China by SEGA of China, using the House of the Dead 4 engine. Pop into the credits. Oop.
Hey, she's just waiting for us over there.
Got it!
How could it be? That woman looks so strange.
Told you I'm saving up for something.
No life left. Continue.
Oh, I made it 5. Occasionally, when you recover from a game over, they'll give you a special weapon. They're useless. They're fucking terrible. You don't want
You
them.
want to pick her up?
Okay, this is great. Watch this. Oh my god.
Do you want to play with me? Uh-huh. King Joe won't forgive you.
I will serve you with
Watch.
all my heart.
Shoot.
Ears and a tail?
Bodyguard!
Oh my god, she's hot. Meow.
Please accept
Look at that! Ugh!
You're really naughty, guys. Come on, baby.
It's coming! Ah!
Please accept my love. Uh-huh.
She is beautiful.
Huh? Not you too.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Someone please port her to Source Filmmaker. No reason.
Dangerous beauty.
Hey, you deserve it.
Results.
Good job.
So where's this game been all my life? That's what you're thinking. In mostly Chinese and Japanese
Do you
arcades.
believe this is happening?
Being superstitious is not your style.
Foretelling Millennium Books.
What's
Right.
that yellow light?
Bai
Is that a
Jiafang.
searchlight?
So
Someone's asking
this
for
is
it.
where we fight. It's basically a giant
Maybe
turtle.
we could be rescued.
Is this the giant turtle level?
Item shot.
Or is this the football level? Football level? What's he talking about? Oh!
How did these guys wear yellow caps?
It's the yellow turbans, you history idiot.
Yeah, this is the level with the turtle.
We gotta find another way.
It's a miracle that The Simpsons Arcade got released on Xbox Live Arcade. It's a miracle. Basically, to enforce copyright, you have to be seen as protecting it. As soon as you stop protecting your copyright,
Our way.
you lose it. Releasing the Simpsons Arcade game on Xbox 360 and PS3 was Fox's way of protecting the Simpsons Arcade game copyright.
I was born in
Yes, C64. Because it didn't count as a games console, Acclaim had the rights for Simpsons console games. A modern re-release now of the Simpsons arcade game, well, I would say yes, because
really from there.
Konami have gone out of their way to get the license for Turtles recently. And if Konami is willing to open their pockets and spend what is probably a large amount on the Simpsons license, then they're probably willing to open their pockets and spend a large amount on the Simpsons license as well. But the Turtles license gives them access to 11 games that they make. The Simpsons license gives them access to 1 game that they make.
How annoying.
So it might not cost in for them.
Just so sure.
A weird guy is keeping a close watch on us.
It might not cost in for them the same way that a Turtles collection with 11 games would.
I can't open
Because there's no way they could justify charging the same price they're charging for the Turtles collection for 1 arcade game.
Force our way in. Go. Ouch.
Look up.
Now, Konami did make that X-Men game, right?
We shouldn't have.
Owned by Marvel.
What if that?
Marvel is Disney.
I'm right.
Simpsons is Disney.
Are you serious?
Has Konami done anything else that's Disney?
It's the only short.
Because if so, then they could go the route that, like, they did with that Lion King collection, right? Lion King and Aladdin collection. You could have X-Men Arcade, Simpsons Arcade together, That's starting to mitigate the cost a little bit, right? That's starting to mitigate the license cost.
We have to jump! Go, go, go!
If they made anything else that was Disney licensed, then maybe. Because you've got to convince people to pay the price for your collection, right? So you can't have just 2 arcade games on a collection and say that's done. Like, that Disney collection was what? Lion King and Aladdin?
Darn it!
Haven't they since, like, added Jungle Book to it or something? And that's different console versions of the games.
Exchange time!
And more score.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, so I would say a Simpsons arcade port is possible? But Konami would have to find some way of justifying its cost.
It's right over there. Shoot them arm down.
Go, go, go! Keep on shooting!
Say bye-bye to 3,000 years of history.
Yeah, that collection is interesting. Getting Capcom and whoever owns the rights of the... Because that's mind-blowing that they got all the different console versions of those.
Shoot!
Shoot its head!
Destroy them one by one.
Darn it! Don't turn your head! Mighty spirits! Give me eternal strength! Let's see if you can dodge this!
God, this game is so good!
Wait for punishments!
Destroy them one by one!
How can it be? Am I going to sleep for another 1,000 years?
Dan tells that art is nothing more than I've heard.
Oh yes, the next level! It's the gardens! The gardens!
How powerful are
Sorry,
you?
this
Keep my
it's just
eyes rolling.
this game is fantastic. Just in case I haven't like drilled that in yet.
Make the call, quick!
Oh, this game's so good.
I heard you forgot to bring your cell phone. So did I. Unexpectedly, it's too quiet here.
Or this is the serenity before a storm.
Shoot!
So the boss of this level plays soccer. Yeah.
Exchange time!
Need more credits.
And more score.
Don't need anything here right now.
What's that?
It's too dangerous! Ha!
So all the areas in this game are based on Shanghai landmarks. So you're basically having a nice tour of the city while you're playing this, of all like its major famous landmarks. These being the Imperial Gardens. These are beautiful. I love a good garden. What can I say? I love a good garden.
What's that?
I love a good peaceful garden.
No, don't come here.
Fred Durst time! Oh, not quite yet. These guys first. Fred Durst time.
Let's get started then.
Shoot!
Seems you have learned a lot.
You are annoying, but I have to admit, you are hard to defeat.
I seem to have forgotten something. That's
It's a dead end and you're laughing?
it. It's the only way.
Are you serious?
The Canadian government is about to make it so if I were to commit a crime on the moon, they could arrest you where you are now in Canada. Oh man, like... So now I can't commit moon crimes. Damn it!
Shoot again.
I feel like I'm catching cold. Actually, it's my first time.
Here's our place, isn't it?
Ah!
Shouldn't come again.
Is it just a case that they're like trying to patch a loophole now in the law? Like, did something happen on the moon that we're not privy to? Is something happening on the moon?
Are you sure it's this way?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Wait, to your right!
More coming out from the left. No, don't come here.
They should charge tickets for such a beautiful place.
And you're one of them. Which way?
They look exactly the same. I don't know which way.
Left.
That's the easier way. Let's just go outside.
I don't think I saw that chest before on previous playthroughs. I didn't get it in time though. There's so much more to this game. I played through it like so many times and there's so much I still haven't seen. There we go. That's the item I was saving up for. Right, so... Sold out, huh?
Exchange time!
Thanks for coming.
It's surprising you can escape from my death football. You deserve praise.
He's the guy who's always bringing us trouble.
So I bought shit tons of shotgun ammo. Not that it's particularly useful for this battle, but oh well.
This is my real power.
I've got unlimited shotgun ammo for a minute.
Do you see the ball? Shoot it!
Dragon, take me and obtain my power!
Flaring target inside the dragon.
10, 9, 8. You can see how long I've got left on the cursor.
This attack is not one that you can easily deal with.
Right. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to let this cutscene play out without saying anything.
You talk too much.
Because it's just... Ugh.
Good job! Your actual strength is out of my imagination.
Huh? The train hasn't arrived yet.
It's so strange. Hey, why would that...
Hurry up! Let's go after it! It's just on time! Let's go!
No joking! He's our enemy, isn't he?
You may notice the enemies you defeated are 4 mythical beasts. Originally, they were mythical beasts, but now being controlled by evil spirit. Thanks to your efforts, there's just one left, the most troublesome.
That bird! It's Vermilion Bird, right?
Vermilion Bird obeys the order from the Emperor to mask energy.
What the heck does it want?
It's attempting to use original powers to revive underground monsters.
My ambitions cannot be actualized. I, the master of the holy,
Follow me!
It's attempting to use original power to revive monsters! Wait, Mr. Dust! Slow down! Please! I'm struggling to follow! Mr. Dust, please! Mr. Dust, you're not making any sense! Mr. Durst, you're not making any sense!
That guy can actually fly.
Accumulate power by continuously attacking that guy. Shoot! Let's rush Outlet. Now, it's time to...
Got this fucking rock song playing with Chinese lyrics.
What?
Fighting a giant fucking statue.
This is a special weapon. Did you notice that?
I feel it's suitable for the game.
They just referred to the fact that they're in an arcade game.
This is it. Shoot
This
all
section,
the
man!
that guy. Shoot! Looks like you've done some damage. Time to let him meet his maker.
This fucking game, man.
Well done. The town must be restored then.
So there's a post-credits scene, and if you buy the item that I bought, you get the special ending. So there's a special ending that, believe it or not, this game has the goal to sequel bait. This game sequel baits if you buy the hidden item. So please enjoy the super secret ending. Not this though.
This is the end of the journey.
This is the normal ending.
I have a feeling of loneliness and loss.
Well, you did show some moves.
What? Are you trying to flirt with me? You have good taste.
You fool! It was exciting. Well, let's go to the arcade and play House of the Dead then.
Let's go to the arcade and play House of the Dead. No. No, I'm all House of the Deaded out for today. Thanks. Secret ending.
Darn it, Monkey King! How dare you betray me!
I didn't expect that these two rats could stop the 4 mythical beasts. It's time to change the plan. I have to go to the boss.
To be continued!
Final result!
Third? Not bad.
Game over! Ranking! Ranking!
Wanking! Pretty fucking good. Well, thank you very much for joining this OverSTEAMulated, where we played one Steam game, and then we played 2 games on TechnoParrot. I might make like TechnoParrot streams a thing. Yes, unfortunately, Invade Attack, you've just missed it, but there is the VOD, and I assure you there are some great moments in today's stream that are worth catching. Maybe I'll go through and clip them later. I want to make TechnoParrot and like arcade game streams a common thing as well, because it's great just playing through a fucking shooter for an hour. It's immensely enjoyable. Anyway, I'm actually going to show you the Aiko outro. Yeah, actually, while I'm here, I can show you the Aiko bits. So, when I'm doing an Aiko stream, I'm going to use this for the intro while I'm playing Synthwave. It's super cool. If I show you the game thing, it won't work, because I don't have VC Face opened up at the moment. And the end screen also has the Vaporwave background and the thing where the YouTube video shows up, which is pretty cool. But yeah, out to the regular outro, the old outro, whatever. I don't give a shit. La 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 la. Thank you very much for joining me today. Oh my god, we had a lot of fun. It was good. It was good to take a load off. Later, taters.